Puerto Rican flag, right?
Yeah.
I'm glad. See, I'm tired of niggas thinking I'm fucking white and I'm not white.
Nah, I could tell you it's something.
Fuck him.
Who thinks you're white?
Everybody be thinking I'm white, bro.
There's no way you're white.
Because of my eyes. I'm light skinned, I got
white
light
boy.
eyes. They be thinking I'm Italian or Arab or white boy.
Nah, in fact, when I first seen you, I thought you was like a
Italian or anything. Nobody ever says, oh, you Puerto Rican? Nobody.
Albanian.
Puerto Ricans know, like, yeah, he's Puerto Rican. I can see it.
Are
It's gonna be a
you
dream
Puerto Rican?
when you
Yeah, I'm
see
Puerto
it.
Rican.
Watch, Puerto Rican.
I can
But
see
other
it.
people won't look at me like that. They'll look at me like
Those
yo,
are the
white
racists.
boy.
Talk about it with Fran Jazz.
Yes, sir.
Today we have 4 special guests. First time ever, Don Julio Bands.
What's good,
Returning guest, Jiggybabyy. First time ever, A-Dream. And returning guest, Richard Pigkaso.
What's up?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yo. Yes.
This is gonna be a good one.
A great one.
Everyone here besides me is from the Bronx. So this is going to be a very, very good musical hip-hop episode because hip-hop, as we all know, originated
From the Bronx.
in the Bronx. How you doing? We're going to run up the line. Don Julio Bands, how you doing today?
I'm chilling, man. How you?
Amazing. I'm excited for this one.
That's what's up. I am too. What about you, bro? How you doing?
Oh, it's the second interviewer. I got you.
Fantastic.
Jigtastic, bro. Jigtastic, bro.
That's what's up.
I'm feeling amazing. I'm happy to be here. Blessed.
Awesome.
2025.
Yes, sir.
2025 for real.
We made it.
Good to be home. You already know the Yonkers studio. It's second home to me right now.
Hell yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
he's actually recorded here and you know, spent some quality time here.
Yes. I love it, man. It's a favorite place to be.
Yeah, man. The sound is good. The engineer's amazing.
Yep. Shout out to Cause, Coach.
Sure, bro. Shit's coming
Shout out to
amazing.
Cause, bro. That's my brother, man.
Absolutely. So let's dig into the guests that have not been here before. Starting off with Don Julio Bands. Where were you born?
I was born in Manhattan, but I was raised entirely in the Bronx. I've lived in the Bronx my whole life. I try to, bring my experiences in the Bronx and whatnot. I got a really complicated background, so it's like I try to incorporate all that in my music. Just try and be as raw as the place I came from, type shit.
Complicated how? You're okay opening up
Complicated
a
how?
little
All
bit?
right. Finna drop some lore.
Yes.
do it.
We love the lore. We want to know.
So anybody that knows me, they know I love my mom. My mom had a great childhood and whatnot, but she ended up moving to the Bronx when she was like 13 or whatever. That's when she met my dad. My dad was actually in the streets with it. Like he was actually with it like that. So it was like he back then, like 3 strikes you're out. Back then it was an old policy or whatever. He ended up doing time and whatnot. And he didn't want me to know. So I didn't find out until he passed away and whatnot.
Oh, man.
So it's all right. But it's I try to and he's always been like real raw about his experiences and whatnot. So when I learned about all that stuff, it was like, damn, it really put me into perspective and whatnot. So like I try to do like my best to stay on that path and whatnot. He really my mom really birthed this love of music, for me. My mom presented me with the Spanish music. We both Boricua, so we love that salsa, that reggaeton and whatnot. And she's Dominican as well, so merengue, bachata, and then eventually timbal, because that shit started playing on every block and whatnot. And then eventually my dad was absolutely into hip hop and whatnot. Like Jada, I think who was his favorite rapper? I forget who his favorite rapper was. He had like 5, bro. Yeah. But yeah, that's really where I come from.
My man Richie's Puerto Rican too.
You really? What
Yeah,
part?
Puerto Rican too.
What part?
Oh, right from San Juan, right in the San.
San Juan? That's
Yep,
what's
right
up.
from San
La
Juan.
Capital.
How about you?
Right
I'm
in the
Dominican, Puerto Rican.
Okay. Also, all 4
shit.
yeah.
Like,
Right up the alley.
PR and
That's
DR,
what's
let's
up,
go.
bro.
I like that. And where were you born?
I was born in Boston, but I was raised out here in the Bronx, like all over
What
uptown.
age? What age did you come to the Bronx?
Back to the Bronx. I was in and out, but I was raised in the Bronx. Like you could say when I started school, kindergarten, 5.
All right.
But I remember a little bit of Boston. I'ma still support that side. But Bronx is we here.
Yes,
Red
sir.
Sox is good.
Yeah, tell us a little bit about the transition and a little bit about your childhood.
So when I was born in Boston, it was always been me, my mom, and like it was like 3 of us. So I'm the oldest. I have another little brother, Sonny, and a sister, and I have another sister, so it's 4 of us now. But it was always back and forth. Like I was always moving from the Bronx to Boston. Then I studied at the Bronx a lot, like really more uptown, like Gun Hill. But like, yeah. And then like I did music. I started doing music since I was like young. I started at 10. I have like a video on YouTube, A Dream. My dad was the one who really made me like want to do music. I seen him as a rapper growing up, and I seen him on TV before, but he had to take care of me, so like he stopped rapping. So I'm like, you know,
My man was on TV. What was it?
Yeah, his name was Rusty Pipes, but like I always knew he was a rapper. I seen him like do his like thing, always rapping. So like that's where I feel like I got it from. Like I always want to be in the lights. I want to be performing. Like I love that. So that's why I really like came up with the music. I always went to school. I finished high school. Once I finished school, that's when I started recording music and stuff. Like, I was always writing, but me getting in the studio, once I got my own money, I started going to the studio after high school. And I started doing my stuff. Now, like, consistently, it's been like 4, 5 years. But, like, since I was 10 years old, music been my thing. Like,
What did you post at 10 years old? That was a music video?
it was like me rapping. I was like saying my whole government name, and then I was like me rapping like, my name is a dream. I could get mean, like, and it's me rapping. You could look it up. It's like A Dream 606.
You have
You
the
gonna see
same.
it.
Is YouTube, I'm assuming?
It's a different YouTube, but once you like look up A Dream, it'll pop up like A Dream 606. You're gonna see me with like blue hair. I was like 10 years old.
But you don't have
rapping.
access to that YouTube anymore or something?
No. That was like my aunt's, my sister's aunt's thing. It was like Leslie or something like that.
Oh my God.
It's still up there. You could look up my
You
name.
should try to log in somehow.
Yeah.
All you need is the email.
sure.
And then forget passwords.
But I could just like take it.
They're on 2-factor now, so
Yeah?
The 2-factor is crazy.
You gotta try, though. You should try.
But I'll put it in
For
the
sure.
documentary when they like paste it or record it somehow.
Or you can
to
just
get it.
download it and then put it on your new channel.
Yeah, you can do that.
Nah, yeah, I
you
could
gotta pay for the
definitely do that.
premium. That's where you get the downloads.
Yeah, so you get the quality.
But that's like,
That's how you get
that's
the
like a
premium.
secret for y'all, because nobody really know that for real. Nobody really know that video.
Not
If this goes viral, everybody gonna know.
Yes, make this viral.
Yeah.
Get this shit viral.
Don't
Facts.
tell nobody, guys.
Nobody.
I was like 10, rapping my
That's
shit.
fire though. That's dope fire.
Dope.
So what music was played in the house?
I feel like I'm an old school, old soul.
I mean,
So, like,
as
a
a
lot
kid,
of
what was being played? Yeah,
like
your
Spanish
parents.
music, reggaeton, hip hop, pop, more like hip hop and pop, really. My mom was young, in her 20s, around the 2000s,
Ah,
you
all
know,
right.
2001.
What a time to be alive.
Yeah, for
I
real.
love
Great music.
the
I
era.
remember
style.
2001.
The swag, I love
What do you remember
the
about it?
outfits.
The music?
Oh,
The music was great.
music
Yeah.
was awesome.
Yeah. I think it was a time where labels were heavy into music, so they were really funding.
Yes, it was different.
So it
Oh,
was
yeah.
just the best beats and the best writers and
Yeah.
everything, the best
Yeah.
videos.
Like artists.
Fashion, I love
yeah.
the fashion.
Oh, the fashion was
everything was
crazy
different. Everything was
too.
unique.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now music is everybody's almost sound the same. We all you feel me? Everything just sounds
Yeah, it's starting to
too
mesh a little
identical
bit too much.
Yeah,
right?
the mainstream got way too formulaic.
to the point that it's almost the same lyrics.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Music
Yeah.
was, that time the music was different. It was a different generation.
For sure.
And you could tell back then music was amazing because everybody's doing it now. Everybody's using some samples of back then music, even with lyrics.
Y2K coming
flows.
back. They want the
Exactly.
2000s back, for real.
Yeah, I think Ice Spice tried to bring it back, but it didn't work out.
Yeah. And
That was
that's
the
what,
album, Y2K.
that's what music was made for the club too. You know, nowadays you go to the
That's like
club,
club music.
everybody's just trying to show off a fit. Back then you went to the club to have fun, you know.
100%.
And now it's like
Who got
Oh.
the
I'll
best
party
fit?
in my
got the
house.
best fit. You know, it's a
Who
fashion
Who
week.
got the best fit and who popping out the most bottles?
Exactly.
The bottles, yeah.
Nobody came with the females no more dancing. Nah, I'm trying to see who you got 10. I got 20.
Exactly.
That's exactly it right
You
now.
got 10 females. I'm gonna bring 15. I don't care. They're not dancing on me. I just want 15 females around me.
Just stand there, do nothing.
Stand there, that on the wall.
Just look good, and I'll just stay here.
It's just like
Bro,
that, yo.
anything
That's
for the
truth.
gram, bro.
Yep.
Anything for the gram. Say that.
So true, man. It is what it is. So, when was your first song recorded or
Alright.
introduction to music or anything like that?
So I used to my first introduction to rap was, this is gonna sound crazy. You remember, like, I don't know if y'all remember, but back in the day on YouTube, like 2016ish, the clout era, where everybody was dissing everybody else, and it was like real corny.
That's now.
Oh yeah.
He said that's now.
That's kind of now, but
Like the Jake Pauls and
you know,
shit
Jake
like that.
Paul, Rice Gum,
Yeah,
like
all
the
those
dudes
dudes.
that can't rap was rapping.
can't tie
type
home dudes.
shit. And it was like, I was like, you know what? Wouldn't it be cool if I just started being like that, like just being an asshole and whatnot? And that's where it just came from. But then eventually, I like started to take it more serious. You know, and I started with GarageBand and whatnot. The quality was ass because GarageBand and whatnot. Don't use GarageBand.
But don't tell them don't use a garage, man.
I was about to say, don't
there's
show
some-
GarageBand.
there-
It's
there-
Well,
quality.
some demos like this
There's-
good for
I
them.
know people that, example, I'm an engineer as well. I'm not only an artist,
Yeah.
but I own a studio and whatnot. You feel me? And I
Yeah.
record artists that before they come to me,
Yeah.
they'll use either BandLab or GarageBand to see if that's what the song they want to do.
Yeah.
Because that could actually help their vocals. Because sometimes you understand they pay money.
GarageBand is quality. It's just limited.
It's
Yeah.
limited.
But it's quality.
But it depends how you use it. And
100%.
I see it more for like as an artist. If you have the money for the studio, just use that to practice the
Yeah.
vocal. Make sure that's what you want to do.
Yeah.
And then now let's bring it to the
Yeah,
studio.
demo that.
Foundation.
demo.
It's good foundation.
Yeah.
Like to
Exactly.
start
It's
off.
good to start a foundation.
Yeah.
It's funny you
100%.
mentioned BandLab because I moved to BandLab after
Yeah, a lot of people
GarageBand.
use- yeah, BandLab
Like,
is good.
Yeah, my boy, like I forgot who it was, but it was some producer. I'm not in touch with him no more. But he was like, "Listen, like you got to use BandLab, like because GarageBand stock plugins aren't too good and whatnot. But
Yeah.
start using BandLab. You get an understanding of mixing a lot better." And then eventually I got my hands on all like the bougie plugins like an FL and whatnot. So I just really started practicing my craft there.
So you started making beats? Is that what it was?
No, I started. I really started with like making actual songs. I started uploading on SoundCloud in like
What
2022.
was the first one? How'd that happen? You had GarageBand? That
Yeah,
was
I
the
had
first song?
GarageBand, and then the first song I made, it was actually a remix of that song by Nav, Wanted You.
All right.
Yeah.
That's my song. I like that song.
Yeah, that song was fire, and
That's
it was
with
like,
him and Lil Uzi, right? I think.
Yeah.
That's my shit.
and that was what I did, and I just started continuing because my friends were like, you know what, keep going, keep
It's good
trying.
to use those. I feel like it's like you get the melody out first and you get to hear it, so you won't forget about it.
Yeah, for sure.
And then you could like describe it to the engineer when you record
Exactly, yeah. And then like around like the summertime, I moved to BandLab. I was really active on SoundCloud during that time. Like I made like 3-4 projects in like the span of a couple months. But then like I just started feeling like my like, you ever feel like as an artist like your quality feels diluted at times? Like you just don't know what to do. Like you lost creatively.
Yeah.
Like,
Writer's block? Would you
Yeah,
call that
writer's
writer's block?
block.
That happens.
Yeah, a lot. And it was like,
It's not even called writer, but it's called actually creativity block.
yeah, like
All right.
creativity block. And then it's like, boom, I'm like stuck, and then like I'm not doing numbers or whatnot. So I just decided I wiped all my music from SoundCloud, like wiped all of it.
Why?
I felt like I needed to start over. What I was doing didn't feel original. So and then shout out Cash Star Genesis because this is where they come into it. Shout out Master Lou. I met him when we started going to college and whatnot, and he put me on to his album, which is Cash Star Lou. That shit got taken down unfortunately, but it was so many great songs, and I was on 2 of them, 247 and Skeleton Prime and whatnot. And that's when I really started to like figure myself back out as an artist again. You know, I started spending a lot of time in the studio. Shout out Kato. That's the producer I worked with to make an album. We just dropped the album a couple weeks ago
Nice.
and whatnot. So we've been active lately. I've been producing a lot. So, you know,
I'll take it.
it just started from really just trying some shit out, and then eventually just like focusing on like the minor
You
details.
took it more serious, so you don't
Yeah.
like the old shit. You didn't take that serious.
Yeah,
That's what
like-
it sounds like, right?
Kind of, yeah.
When you
Shoulda-
decide to
you
take it more
shoulda kept-
serious,
You should have kept your.
That's
old
what I'm
shit.
saying. It's
You know
nice to
why?
look
'Cause
back.
I have old shit. I'm not gonna show you. Respectfully, nobody here. But it was bad, like bad. When it's bad, I'm talking about my flow was horrible.
Yeah.
My voice. I didn't know my voice, my sound. You feel me? Like, you see how I'm
Yeah.
talking to you now?
Yeah.
Imagine me, this voice. You know, I'm sound bad, but like I'm like I'm reading a paper.
Yeah.
I wasn't flowing. You feel me?
Yeah, like no
So
delivery.
I still hear it to this day, just so I could be like, nah, you came a long way.
yeah.
So you got to use that, like, nah, you came a
Yeah.
long way, like, you feel me? So you can understand. Example, you see your next songs,
Yeah.
then you improve.
Yeah.
Because now how you gonna know if you
That's a
improve
lot.
if you just deleted your shit?
Yeah. No, I still
I make-
have it.
Huh?
That's the thing. I still have it.
Okay, so but it'll be better if you can see the views. Example,
Yeah.
like, oh, that was only 20 views, 30 views. Then only 20. Now the next one, 100 views. That's not a lot, but that's more than that's something more.
Yeah.
No, it's
You
growth.
understand?
Yeah.
And you can see the growth.
Yeah, for sure.
'Cause I got my shit like that shit down like a 200 still, like 10 years ago. You feel me?
Yeah.
I feel
But
like
now,
that's the best part of being an artist.
yeah, you can see the
Yeah.
growth.
You finding your
For sure.
shit.
Richie, do you feel like that about your old music, where you feel like you want to delete it, or do you keep it?
I delete it. I delete it and keep it for myself sometimes. But I had like a mixtape, my first mixtape, but I had to delete everything off of it. It was back in like 2015. But, I kept like working on like different concerts because I had no delivery. That was my problem. I didn't know how to like deliver. I knew how to rap, but I just didn't know how to deliver it. So most of my raps back then were always monotone, just like this, and they had like no substance, no feeling. But then I had to learn to add some type of flavor to it to make it. But it came out very kooky and funny. But it was like, hey, I actually like this. This is pretty cool. And I just kept running with it for like a decade now. And 5 albums later, here we are.
That's how you emphasize and.
Like emphasis, they let them know,
so
like, yes.
It's adding the sauce
here.
to the words.
I had the same issue because the way I'm talking to you now is kind of monotone, and it's like my engineer, shout out Cash the One, he's like, yo, can you like start speaking with energy? Like he's like, I need energy.
No, that's what it said. That's what my producer said too.
And now
That's a
it's
good engineer.
and then like I don't know, like I just started start saying everything on my chest and whatnot, like type shit, like put some bass in your voice and whatnot, and it just went straight up. Like that was when I really found myself with the energy and whatnot. Energy goes a long way.
100%. I watched him perform last night. He was at the Cash Star Genesis. What do they call it?
The Cash Star Fest.
Cash Star Fest.
Yeah, that was in Brooklyn.
And it was in Brooklyn last night, and I definitely saw the energy. 100%. You brought the energy.
Thank you,
It was a
bro.
great
Thank you. I
performance.
appreciate that.
Absolutely. Who are your top 5 favorite artists?
All time.
All time, dead or alive? Any genre, any
question.
dead or alive?
Number one, actually, ironically, is Juice WRLD. Juice WRLD. He was the dude that made me like really focus on a sound, because it was like I was more of a fan of Juice WRLD's unreleased back in the day, like all the shit that he made, because it showed me like versatility. Because on one minute he's talking about drug addiction, the next minute he's spitting the hardest bars you like could possibly hear, and it was all freestyled. I can't freestyle and whatnot. So, and I just had an admiration for his quality and his talent and his openness. You know what I'm saying? Like that's something that it's kind of hard to find in music nowadays, being open and whatnot about who you are. So that was my first one. My second one was Future, because that was like
Uncle Future.
Yeah, of course.
Uncle?
Uncle.
Uncle Future, man. Hell yeah.
Some stats now. You know
Uncle
that?
Future, man. Hell yeah. You can't go wrong, Uncle Future,
Never,
man.
man. Like DS2 was actually that was my introduction to hip hop. Like Fuck Up Some Commas, when that shit came on, that was my shit. What
That's
a time
hell
to
of
be
an introduction
alive.
to hip hop.
Yeah, DS2, like that's like my favorite rap album, period.
Word.
Number 3, if I had to choose, I'd probably say like Lil Uzi, probably. But like not like Lil Uzi now. Like I mean like Lil Uzi from like
He went a little too far, right?
yeah, like from like 2015 to like
Like,
2020. Yeah,
on the come up,
exactly, bro.
Uzi, like,
Hell yeah.
Like-
Uzi, like that was fire.
Yo, like
What's that?
to me, Love Is Rage 2 is like one of the best sounding rap albums. Like just the production, the mixing, all that kind of shit, and the energy on that shit. Every song has energy and feels unique. Like they all feel like their own song, but they all like work together to make a great experience. So that's like number 3. If I had number 4, Party Next Door, actually.
Okay.
The reason why I'm saying Party is Party, he produces, but he also ghostwrites a lot. Like
yeah,
Definitely do.
his catalog
yeah,
is longer
yo, if this
than
ever
his
goes
albums.
viral, Jake better not hit us with a cease and desist, because we know what's going on. But
okay.
because Party is written a great majority of Drake's music and whatnot.
Oh.
But he also produces
And the other
it.
19 people.
Yeah, the other 19 people. But Party is so creatively talented, like you could like his sound is just his own, like he's not a rapper, he's more of a singer, but it's like he's like so
Feel good music.
exactly. And then right now, at number 5, actually lately I've been listening to a lot of Cash Cobain and whatnot, because I've been producing a lot of
I met him.
Slizzy
He's
as of
really
late.
nice. He's
And it's
super
like
nice.
like obviously the lyrics are very intimate, but the production of it is just so interesting to me. How you
So
could
funny,
either chop up a sample, or you could just do some sound design and whatnot, and that shit is just so much fun to me. So those are really my 5 right now.
Nice, nice. How about a dream? What's your top 5?
First, I'm gonna say Sleepy Hollow.
For
I love
sure.
Sleepy
Oh
Hollow.
shit! I love Chef G in that.
Most
crib.
of my beats is from Sleepy Hollow. Like I love that. I love him. I love Koi.
Coi Leray, yeah,
What
she's
you got,
come a long
baby?
way.
Congratulations.
I love Koi. This is like a underrated artist. Her name is Yadi Taro.
Oh, I
she's
know
an
her.
upcoming-
I think
Yeah,
I
know
she's
her.
Fire.
Yep.
I recently like met her. She's a dope vibe. Her music is freaking amazing. I love it. That'd be like for a second. I was like, that was my anthem every morning. I was playing her song. Like I love her. That's 3. My 4th, I could say. I like a lot of old school songs. So, like, I don't like Neo.
Of
Oh,
course.
Neo,
Like-
come on.
I never,
Go ahead.
I never heard
It's a
Neo.
No, his
I never heard
reaction,
Neo.
no, his reaction was really, he said, of course.
Go from Yari Toa to Neo, like
I'm
the
so
daily
sick.
It's
correlate.
yeah, my playlist be like mixed up. Like it's
That's
really
fine.
really mixy. And Billie Eilish, like she's amazing.
right.
Oh, yeah, I like
I
Billie
love
Eilish.
her vibe. I could hear her anytime. I don't care. Yeah, like sometimes like I know people be in my car. I'm playing Billie Eilish. They're looking at me. And I'm like just singing that shit. Like you hearing what she's saying? Like she really be talking. Like
Exactly. They hearing her, but they not hearing her type shit.
feel me? Those are my 5.
And what type of music do you make? How would you
It'd be-
title it?
Mainly R&B and pop. I feel like I have a lot of R&B and pop songs, hip hop, really. But like
All right.
I have a lot of different genres. Coming soon. You're gonna see.
All right.
Good shit.
2025.
Yes.
Richie,
Oh
you
boy.
talked a lot about retiring. What's this talk about? I don't even understand it because you're still making music and videos. So what is the retirement?
Well, it's more the last legging of this album right here. Just finish up the music because I dropped the album in November. I mean, you pulled up, you saw the show, it was
Hell
really
yeah.
dope, and just finishing off the last pieces of it before I just go ghost for a little bit before I decide to one day maybe pop up and grab the mic again. Right now, I'm just working on more of the creative aspect. I got like a lot of other things artistically I'm doing that are in the realm of music, but album wise, like at this current time, it's not going to be happening.
How do you feel that show went?
Oh, that show was amazing.
Yeah, it was.
It was super beautiful in a freaking brewery. All my close peoples I've known for like the past 10 years I've been doing music.
Nice.
Like you being there, my dad being there, my girl being there,
a lot of
my
love.
sister running the merch booth and shit. It's crazy. She never ran no merch booth before. Like,
No way. That's the first time?
no, I never had a merch booth in the 10 years I've been like
Wow.
doing music. That was my first time having one.
That's
and
amazing.
We sold out a lot of like my little dolls that I have. So be on the lookout. There's gonna be some special ones for 2025 for that that's coming out. But
Nice.
yeah, artistically, I'm gonna be still doing like other things in the realm, but like musically, I'll still support. I'll probably make music on the low, like just like for myself, and maybe release them in the future. But right now, it's just me, just doing like what I can for 2025 before I decide to do anything else again.
I hear that.
Might get inspired. Never know.
For sure.
You never know. I'm pick up the mic one
Yeah.
day, kill the game again,
My man.
maybe.
Jiggy, give us an update since the last time you were here.
Bro, you seen it all, bro. I'm just been going crazy, bro. I've been
Let
going
the people
bananas.
know.
I just dropped a single called Easy. I dropped like, was the last month he was like, what, a couple months ago? A few months ago?
Few. I think the summer.
This summer, right?
I think so.
So, oh hell yeah. So since summertime, yeah, 6 months. Boom. So hell yeah, I've been going crazy. Every month I've been dropping videos, a new single. My EP been going amazing. My studio's going amazing. I'm going amazing. I'm looking amazing. You feel me? I'm feeling amazing. You feel me? I'm dropping another song soon. It's called Payday. I already did a video for that. That's one I did in Atlanta. I told you about. You feel me? As well. I also dropped a song with Adrian. You feel me? No, we're going to drop a song. I'm lying. Wait,
Ooh.
I'm
2025.
going too crazy. I'm going too crazy.
About to leak something right now.
Wait a second. We did a song. It's fire. It's called Fine Wines. Amazing. It's right now. We got a little snippet out. Going crazy. Yeah, bro. I just been working, bro. I just been working, just
I like it.
dropping, just being consistent.
Staying
That's-
busy.
Something's gonna hit. I already told you something's gonna hit.
Yo, music is
My-
your life, especially because you work. You have a studio. Not work in a studio. You have
I
a
have a
studio.
Yeah, I have.
So
a
it's
studio.
like you're around the music. You're making the music. It's just all up from here.
Yeah, it's all off.
When you're constantly doing what you love, it's just gonna work
Yeah,
out.
something's gonna hit. You feel me? Like the music is sounding good. I mix and master everything myself, so Something's gonna hit, bro.
100%.
Something's gonna hit, my nigga.
Don Julio
Like the
Bands. Where that name came from?
All right, so so I was in high school.
Jiggy, what you like to drink?
Don Julio.
So why is your name Don Julio Bands?
But wait, yeah, you gotta say Don Julio because I was posed. I said, you said,
Yeah.
I was posed. I was posed.
Nah, we got you.
Posed.
Drinking Don Julio. Hit the giant one in the club.
That was late, but you caught it.
I caught it. Nah, I caught it.
It was late.
Live caught it though. It's alright though. It's alright. But yeah, continue.
Oh. All right, so when I started making music in 2022, this is actually where I got my tag from. My boy, shout out Yamil, he was like, yo, we gotta play that Don Julio. You know, you just say play that Don whenever we're in something. Play that Don, play that Don. So I was like, all right, Don Julio works. I was just going by Julio at this point on SoundCloud. But then the Julio Bands, and then my friend Jaden, he was like, is that Julio Bands? Every time I would see him. So I just merged it together because I was like, fuck it, why not? It's different. Like, there's not another Don Julio Bands out there. So it's like, I just decided that was it. And that was how I came up with it. So,
You drink Don?
no.
No.
The law requires me to say
Don
no.
Julio, you don't drink
You're
Don
supposed to
Julio.
be drinking Don. What you drink?
The law requires me not to answer that.
Ooh,
Got it.
I go by Moscato.
Moscato.
Moscato Pigkaso sounds pretty good.
Alter Ego coming
Yeah,
soon.
oh, the R&B album.
Oh, that's the R&B one. They call me Moscato. I'm gonna work on it. That's a
I
great
like
idea.
that.
See?
It is a good
You're right.
idea.
You get inspired easy.
I'm saying.
Yo, in a room full of artists,
Yeah.
it's only inspiration.
I may or may have not drunk Hennessy before.
now the law's a little
May or may
broken.
not.
Everybody,
May or may have not.
everybody started with him, you know?
Yeah.
Pigkaso,
Yes.
a question for you over everyone here, because I feel like you've been doing this the longest, and you've had the most projects out, videos. What do you think it takes to make it?
Holding on to your dreams
And just doing it nonstop.
and just keep going. Like, there's going to be days you don't want to do this anymore. There's going to be days that you feel nothing's hidden, or every music you drop, any video you drop, every showcase you've done. Like, I've had great showcases and I had terrible showcases. Mics didn't work, forgot my lyrics, slipped and fell.
Damn, you slipped and fell?
Yep, I slipped and fell a couple times.
Damn.
But you know what? I got back up and finished it.
Exactly.
Even as I was falling, like right back up. Just keep going.
fucking men.
You
man.
have to keep going. Like this night, you're gonna be like thinking about that one song where, like, you might have to like call out of work to go to the studio, not spend time with like your good family, your friends, your girl, whoever, because you're more focused on your dream. You want your dream to happen. You want goals to happen, and it sucks sometimes because there's a little bit of isolation in your mind. Like, you feel like it's just only you, but it's like you forget that people are watching you go and do this. They watching you, trying to.
People that love what
real,
you do.
bro.
Yeah, they love what you do. They support you too, and it's like as long as you got like a very tight knit support system, and that dream still holding on, you're able to achieve anything.
I like
Absolutely.
that. You agree with that?
Yeah, I agree with that.
My man.
And thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
Yeah,
He's not even lying though, because there's times, you know, me as an artist, I do everything, bro. I own the studio, I'm an artist, and other things as well on my plate. But like, there is times like, you know, I want to quit. Not quit, but like it's a lot. You feel me? And sometimes like, damn, is it worth it? And then you got, like he said, that sometimes you lose family time. Relationships sometimes don't work out. Friendships don't work out.
You lose sleep.
You lose sleep,
For sure.
hunger, weight, all that. Like, you feel me? Shit be happening. You feel me? Like, I mean, a lot be going on. Some people don't understand. Like, being an artist is not easy, because you trying to chase your dream and you trying to
I
like.
feel like it's really the
go
hardest
forward.
job.
You know that phrase, the starving artist.
Yes.
It's because not everybody makes it. That
Exactly.
even goes for painters, all types of artists.
For sure.
Even for me, like I have a 9 to 5.
I'm starving
Don't
right
get me
now.
wrong. I'm still trying to grind out over my dreams. Like there's like that bind where your dreams and then there's that reality kicks in that makes you like forget about your dream for like a minute, and then it's like, nah, I want to achieve this, and it's like, oh, reality's like, look, you might not make it. You might not. This shit might not hit. You better fucking start settling down. You're getting too old and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, nah, fuck all that. You got this. Keep going. Take all that outside noise and put it in your lyrics, your music, and things like that. So that's like the battle I always have with myself in my head.
Yeah, that's a good song idea right there.
Yeah.
Battling the your own mind. That's a dope song idea.
I think also like I think you have to think unrealistic. Like you have to think like you have to set a goal that's quote unquote unrealistic. Cause who else are you gonna let down? Yourself. That's it. So if you I told my friend, shout out Cash Star Chris, he's dropping next week. I'm mixing for him and whatnot, and he was part of Cash Star Genesis. But I asked him like genuinely like, who's your favorite? Like who do you look up to musically? And he says Tyler the Creator. That's a great choice. Tyler the Creator is one of the most creative artists out there. Produces and raps and all kinds of
Chromacopia
from the
magic.
ground up. He makes it, and like you can see it. Like for example, I'm gonna use Chris for an example. You can see it with him that he can see that he has the attention to detail to what he's doing and whatnot, and he's consistently working at that talent. And it's like you have to grind, so you don't want to be that artist. You want to be better than that artist. You want to sell more than that artist. Not just sell more. You want to have more of an impact. You want to advance the genre and whatnot. Like me and Kato were talking and whatnot. Like he always wanted to make some shit along the lines of like some Mike Dean shit. Mike Dean's a very popular producer and whatnot, like, for like Travis and whatnot. And I'm telling him like you gotta like express yourself. You gotta express yourself. That's another thing. You gotta become something that's an extension of yourself. Because I think one thing that artists trip over is that they don't understand attention to detail. The slightest thing, whether it be your mix, your master, your beat, your vocal performance, that can change how someone judges you. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta become something bigger than yourself. Like me, conceptually, me as a person and me as an artist are at the same time the same, but at the same time could be polar opposites. Because creatively, I might want to go one way, but as a person, I might do something another way.
What do you mean? Explain what that means.
Hannah Montana.
Something like that. I was thinking
I never
more so.
Miley Cyrus. Nah, what?
He's not a Disney. He's a Nickelodeon guy.
Yeah.
You talk about Rugrats, I'm all in.
To give you a better example, The Weeknd is the perfect example. If you look at The Weeknd, every album he makes, he's portraying either a character or an experience that he's had. And a lot of the times, like for example, in this the After Hours album, he's becomes a villain. And then the album after that is he's paying for his sins type shit. That's something that people don't understand, like world building and whatnot as an artist. Like Tyler the Creator with Chromacopia, Igor, Call Me If You Get Lost,
Cherry Bomb, Bastard,
Flower Boy. All of those things are like built from the ground up because you have to become something bigger than yourself. Either you're gonna be talking about an experience that you've had, or you're gonna talk about an experience someone has had, and you wanna like put it out there, type shit. Like, because at the end of the day, rap is still a storytelling. Hip-hop is still storytelling. Any music, I think, is storytelling. Like, we've all been through things. So you gotta, like, you either gonna express yourself or you gonna express something you want or desire. Want or desire in general.
No, you're right, 100%.
Absolutely.
I never even thought of it that way. You're right.
Yeah, like, as my friend, shout out Raj, he was at Cash Star Fest as well. Raj was saying, like, you're not lying in a rap song if you're talking about what you want for yourself. You know what I'm saying? If you keep speaking it into existence, it's gonna happen.
That's power of the tongues.
Exactly. My mom always said, from your mouth to God's ears, always. And you just gotta continuously believe in it. Like I'm from the Bronx, but I'm a Mets fan. And whatnot.
You ain't the Bronx. Get out of here.
Yes,
Get out of here. You ain't the Bronx.
Yes, bro. Yes, bro.
Get out of here.
Yes,
Oh,
bro.
get-
Full
what?
on. full on Mets fan,
Poser.
but like not a poser.
Got the hat on.
Wait, I'm gonna explain how this
Why you
is.
expose yourself right now? What happened?
Listen,
I gotta come clean.
the reason.
That's what it looked like.
Like, wow,
Nah.
I
can't take it anymore.
I'm really from Queens.
Yo, for real. It was a nice story about your mom, and then
Yeah, all right. Let me explain.
Yo, I lied his mom's like,
All right, so as
Yo.
I really just pulled out a Superman.
for real. That's what it was like. I couldn't wait to see what it was. I thought something
Nah,
crazy.
it was
Super Mets.
so
I can't wait to see what it was.
I'm like, yo, this about to be lit. He's about to take his jacket off.
yeah.
So the battle scars or some shit. Like,
No. Yo.
I need a drink to that.
Yeah.
Me too. Let me get my smoothie drink up.
Smoothie.
Cheers.
Cheers to a great episode so far.
Yeah. So, as Met fans, we have this one saying of you gotta believe, and if you continuously believe something, it'll probably happen. You know, granted, we're Mets fans. You know, we've seen our team be some.
Who's we? We means you, I guess.
We
I don't
means
even watch
me.
sports. I'm like, what are you talking about?
I don't watch baseball now.
We know the Mets. We don't like
Yeah.
I don't like baseball, but I know better. I know Yankees.
Look.
Same, yo. I don't watch it, but I know. Yankees.
And
The
look, we
one
made,
thing-
we made the World Series.
Like
Come on.
the one thing I will say is that the Mets be laughably bad sometimes, but like you just gotta believe that it'll get better. You know, like this year it got way better. Like we was in the gutter, and then we just made it all the way to the NLCS. Like we never. Then that was the first time where we didn't really like choke. Like we got outplayed and whatnot. But I could take that result because at least we fought. So at the end of the day, you just gotta keep believing in something.
Take the risk.
Exactly. Take the risk
Take
all the
the
time.
Take the
From
risk.
you could be at the lowest of lows, but there's no when you're at rock bottom, there's no other place to go than up.
100%. But as an artist, taking a risk is just putting your music and your art out there, putting your heart in your sleeve because it's expressing your inner self. So,
Exactly.
Yeah. I see
Exactly.
exactly what you're saying, 100%. A dream, what is your writing process?
I usually just like I have to hear a good beat first, and like I be right into the beat. So like I have to like when I hear the beat, I just like I start like I like to do what's that word called references. I'd like to do references first, like do like humming and melodies, and then I'll record it and I'll write to it, and I'll start writing, and then whatever I have, like I'll do some like a storyline depending on what I'm talking about, and then that's how I be writing my music. I write all my music. Sometimes I be having help in the studio. They be throwing a few bars, and we all be writing together, working, and that's how I be working.
Nice.
It's
And
a
how do you
good
get
process.
your how do you get your beats?
I usually get them from YouTube. Sometimes my the person who records me, Prime, shout out to Prime, Rock the Miss Prime. He does beats sometimes for me. He be sending me beats. I have a couple of songs, records with him with those type of beats. But I mainly get them from YouTube, you know. My Sleepy Hollow beats and shit. Love them.
And Julio, what's your writing process?
I gotta be in a bad mood. That's
Ah,
it.
man.
It's either you be in a bad mood or you gotta be like just have some kind of feeling. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the best music comes from the heart because I feel like disingenuous music is just like why would anybody listen to that? You know, I you gotta strive to make something that you would listen to yourself, but at the same time you gotta make something. I feel like because I want to take this shit really far, so it's like you want to make something that's unique to yourself but can apply to anyone. You know what I'm saying? So
And that's hard.
it is hard.
Fire.
It is a very, very hard process and whatnot. And sometimes you'll get lost on what you're trying to do. But for the most part, it's either just be in some kind of mood. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like you, for example, you talk a lot from the heart. Like I be listening, like the lyrics, you really just speaking from the heart, like your emotions and whatnot. And that's what makes you talented. You know, like that's you being your authentic self. And I feel like people appreciate that about you. You know what I'm saying? The same probably goes for you and you. You just gotta like come from the heart and then boom, just go all in. You know, sometimes if I'm in the studio that's when things stagnate, honestly. For me, I don't like to write in the studio. I like to spend my time working on the actual song and whatnot. But like, if I hear a beat enough, like just continuously listening, trying to get a vibe, and then boom, just start writing and whatnot. You know, obviously, like you mentioned, you get help in the studio. I'm the same way. I get help in the studio. I ask, yo, what does this rhyme with, and whatnot? What does that rhyme with? Because I like to stick with my like rhyme schemes and whatnot. I like to play with that and shit like that. So you just gotta try something. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I mean, I can't freestyle. That would have been my first choice, but like, I can't do that. So, but that's really my process.
What religion did you practice growing up as a child?
I wasn't very religious.
I mean, was there anything in the house?
There was I believe in God and whatnot. Technically my denomination is Roman Catholic.
All right.
But I wasn't very religious growing up. I believe in God and things like that. Like I'm spiritual, but I'm not religious and whatnot. My feelings on like the church and whatnot are like a different thing, you know. It's just like the one thing I will say is that if you will learn a lot from the Bible or any religious text, you know. There's a lot. I feel like at the very least, it's a book of morals. You learn a lot of really important lessons and whatnot. And like, I would suggest people to at least try it, you know. Like, of course, praise God, praise Jesus, whatever. But it's whatever you believe and whatnot. Just as long as you spread in positivity and love, I really don't judge nobody for what they do, you know. But it was Catholicism, I guess.
A dream. How about your upbringing? What religion do you practice?
I feel like I just believe in something. Like in my house, it was like, you know, I feel like Dominicans, you know, they like believe in God, yeah.
Yeah.
But I never really I never really understood that. Like I never was really into that for me. But I just know I believed in something. I believed in God and heaven and stuff like that. I like stuff like that. I think it's interesting, but like I feel like there's so many stories and stuff. So I just feel like I just know there's something to believe in. I believe in that, like your own God type, you know.
Yeah.
Richie, what's your next goal? Since music's kind of like, you know, sizzling, you're putting it down for a while, hopefully just for a while.
Yeah.
What's your next goal?
I'm getting actually to the merchandising market. I actually had some exclusive like crochet dolls that I'm working on that are gonna be like done in like seasons, like on some Yeezy season 1, 2 type shit. So right now we're just working on some sample designs. I actually got sample designs today. I'll show you after the pod, but I got some sample designs today, and you know, just working on custom boxes and stuff like that, and try to work on, of course, the yo-yos, because you know, I'm working on my 365 days of yo-yoing. So
What's that?
Oh, every single day I got to post something that involves yo-yoing, and I have like a whole Instagram account that's like a part of it called 365 days of yo-yoing, and every day for 365 days, it has to be something with my life. It's like a daily blog, but it has a yo-yo involved.
And where do you post this?
And you was definitely doing your thing with the yo-yo.
It's on my Instagram, so if you can, and I put some on my TikTok too, but mainly my Instagram. It's called 365 days of yo-yoing. Like today we're on day 4, so I already filmed a little bit of aspects of my day, and then at the end of the day, chop it up, put it out for day 4.
And nothing on YouTube? I think that would do great on YouTube.
Well, then I'd never thought of YouTube, to be honest, because I mainly,
you know, YouTube
my
even has
biggest
the
audience is on
shorts, too.
Instagram.
Yeah.
So I put it mainly on Instagram. But, you know, probably one day I'll throw like all of them as one, like day 1 to 10, then 10 to 11 to 20.
If you're doing a reel, I would just upload it to YouTube Shorts too.
Do reels.
And do TikTok as well.
Oh, no, I did put it on TikTok.
Everything.
They're all on TikTok.
Good. Especially TikTok, though, because like the Instagram Reels has a really stupid algorithm. Like, you be
Yeah, I'm
seeing
not
a
a
whole
big
lot of
fan.
bullshit. It's funny shit. It's just bullshit.
But I feel like you get a lot of like people watching it for real. Like you get a lot of views on Instagram. I feel like
Yeah, but I
like,
feel
a
like
lot.
It'll be like the dumbest shit that goes viral, because
It really does.
there's yo-yo players I know that just do the most basic shit. Like you're doing like a crazy trick, they'll do like a walk the dog, and that shit got like 11 million views. I'm like, how the fuck that? You got that shit doing that bad. I could have done that. I don't know, it's like the time, or you know, Mercury's in retrograde or whatever the fuck, but something happens with these algorithms.
Yeah, it's weird. Don, what is your next step to take your music to the next level?
That's a good question. To take it to the next level, honestly, just keep working. You know, Jiggy, you said it earlier, like you know, just being consistent. Consistency is key, especially in music, you know. And it's like, for me, like I've been, like, for example, I've been producing a lot more. I've been mixing, mastering a lot more, just immersing myself in music, trying to make it completely my life type shit. So it's like just producing anything really, like, you know, like I said, I mixed and mastered for Chris and whatnot. I mixed, mastered, and produced basically my whole album and whatnot. And then, like, just keep working, because you never know, like, you got golden opportunities, like, at the more shit you can do, because, like, you got to understand music operationally, you know what I mean? Like, Pharrell, for example. Pharrell can sing, but he could also produce. Like, he, at one point, what was it, like 2000? It's funny we mentioned Y2K, because, like, in, like, 2003, he had, like, 60% of the songs on the radio.
My man.
That's how popular he was, and you could be that, too. And but you got to, like, be consistent, you know? Producing is hard. Like, it's hard. Like, me right now is not that good, like, compared to other people, because, like, I'm still figuring out different plugins. I'm still figuring out Artistry. I'm still figuring out CM. I know how to mix it, I know how to make it sound good, but I still have a long way to go, you know? So you gotta, my mentality is think you're the GOAT, but work like you're not. Work like you're trash. Because you're gonna try and find the best version of yourself the whole way through. You know, you can't really. It's kind of like the Mamba mentality. You know how Kobe would be like, he'll win a championship, then 5 days later he's back in the gym, like training for the next thing. Like like the grind really doesn't stop. Like you gotta keep going hard in it. You know.
What do you do exactly to go hard? Is it posting more? Is it networking more in person? What are you doing most?
I honestly rather like network. Honestly, like
in person?
Yeah, in person, because it's like, you know, like I got friends that all got, like, you know, we're all artists here, so we all have a different
faster
process.
is better.
Yeah, like we all are different.
Like,
in person?
Yeah, it's like networking in person, because like you're meeting them. Like Instagram and social media is not the same. People going like not really look at your way.
Yeah.
Like, you know, you have to, I don't know. I just feel like it's better in person. Like everything's better.
Yeah, I
in
definitely
person.
get it. Like what type of events are you guys saying?
Like for example, like I will like hit somebody up on Instagram, but for example, like sometimes it's best to just sit down and talk with somebody about what their ideas are, because then you have a full scope of their vision, and they can help you with that shit, because you don't want to make something that someone doesn't like, you know? Like, there's things like, for example, like with my other producers, maybe I'll suggest like, hey, maybe add a little this, or maybe turn this down or whatnot. You know, like there's different things, or add a little texture here, or speed the tempo up, like little things like that to help a vision come true.
I mean the networking part.
Like the networking.
What type
I feel
of,
like
how are you
videos-
networking?
Music videos.
Like music videos or like performances.
Yeah.
Spots, events, like where artists perform.
Like open mic nights?
Yeah.
Stuff
Yeah.
Like that?
Like, and then I feel like a lot of people do some people do dinner, like the dinner events, and
What's
like
that? I
going
never
to
heard
the
of that.
like I started
I like
going.
dinner. I like events. Let's talk about
Yeah.
this.
I started
You
going.
like food, like you do
Yo,
love
Yeah,
food.
he does love
Shout out
food.
to
in.
Sugar Factory. I've been
I love
going
Sugar
there.
Factory.
I've been going
I
there
never
recently.
been. I seen the beautiful drinks online, but I never been.
It'd be a vibe. Village. He owns Sprinkles. He's the one that like I guess he promotes Sugar Factory, and like they really do have good stuff, and he be promoting Dukes, if I'm saying it right, the Dukes, the club in the city, and like it'll be a lot of artists there, like just like celebrating, and like you get to network and meet different people. Like recently at Sleepy Hollow, he performed he did his birthday there and was performing. Cash Cobain was there. Like if you like, you just have to be outside, look at the, like in the club type shit.
Tell me
Like,
about this dinner more though.
Yeah.
I don't think he's doing them anymore, but like he was like every Saturday, like bringing new artists every Saturday to promote the Sugar Factory. You know, you go in and you like order on the menu, see what you like. You know, try whatever you want in the Sugar Factory, and it's like the one in Times Square. It's like fire.
Yeah.
It
Yeah, I
was
like
really
that
good.
one.
I love the cheese balls.
Oh, cheese balls is lit.
You been there?
Yeah, I've been going to Chicken Factory for like.
Cheese balls is fire,
Yeah, they're
right?
fire. I love their burgers.
Fire.
They got a 24 carat burger.
Nah, too much, too much, too
Yeah.
much.
Yep.
For a carrot?
It's over.
It's just burgers with gold flakes
What's
and shit.
$100? What
It's
they
like
doing?
150.
I'll do it. I'll do
But
it.
it's burger,
I'll do it.
it's burger
I'll do it to record
fries.
it.
It's burger fries and like a Ferrero Rocher shake.
Yeah, everything.
It's all
It shows
covered
on
in
the
flakes.
menu, the
I will
picture.
do it. For 150, I would do
Is it at least
We gotta
good?
record it.
Yeah, the
I never
food is
had
good
it.
in
I
there.
just know it costs
I
that
thought you
much.
said you had it.
No. I said they had it. I mean, they got other stuff there too, but
got a
it's
lot of
really good.
different food.
They're
It's
known
really
for their
good.
cauldron sized drinks, like those Texas style drinks you get, like
And they be
Like-
smoking.
Like fish bowls that are
fish
smoking.
bowl sized drinks. Those they're like what, 30
Didn't they
bucks
have
and
one
shit.
like down like lower east side before?
Yeah, they did by like Washington Street.
Yeah, the fries are skinny.
Yes.
Nah, I've been there. But when I was, years.
Oh, yeah, they were skinny
They're a lot
fries.
better now. They're a lot better
They're
now.
not that
They
skinny.
better-
They're
they better now?
They're way
They're, like,
better now.
good.
Yo, when I
They're
went
good,
there,
they're
it
good. Their
tasted
fries
like
is good. I had their
it tasted
fries.
like In-N-Out. Like you ever been to In-N-Out?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
The fries like cardboard.
Nah, if you let them get cold.
Nah,
That's the
I eat it.
difference.
You gotta eat them fresh.
You gotta eat them
Yes.
right there.
I was
Fresh
like-
out the
I
grill.
did. I was trying to go like that.
Yeah.
And just
Yeah,
tastes
But
like
they're good. I'm
cardboard.
trying to take my girl there, man.
That was a bad
The sugar
location.
I never
Yeah,
had
Sugar
it.
Factory. She would love
The
it
burger
because she
was
like
dry,
she's
for sure.
like one of
The
those
burger
women that
was
wears
dry,
all
like,
black.
dude, I
but
know I got
she's
burger
like
for sure, I
colorful
got
on the
burger.
inside.
Yeah.
I'm
And
like,
the-
And it's like
and the
colorful
drink
in
don't-
there.
yes,
Right?
I'm
The
trying to
smoke
do
is
that
Sugar
for her.
Factory is good. Shout out to them, y'all.
I'm gonna give y'all a
Times
try in
Square
40
Sugar
seconds. I'm gonna go
Factory.
there. Maybe I didn't go to the Times Square. I gotta go.
You gotta go.
Yeah, go to
You gotta
Times-
go.
Times
It's
Square's
fire.
the
It's
latest
mad
one.
little too. They have
They have one in Queens too, but the one in Times Square is better.
The one in Times Square is good.
Yeah.
No, for real. The drinks is
I'm
good too.
open.
They got some nice hot chocolates. They got
Yep.
Christmas drinks.
Yeah, they have
like,
special
a lot of-
editions for the
yeah.
holidays.
Nice.
Fine.
That sounds
Tune in.
amazing. Don Julio. Who's
Yeah.
the first person
And
you
you
think
meet
of?
a lot of new people. Like
She's promoting it. She's PRing really hard right now.
Yo, Sugar Factory. You got it from that's it. Sponsor right there. Sponsorship.
This episode is sponsored by Sugar Factory. Put at the end of the end card, like one of those.
Yeah.
Yeah. We tagging Sugar Factory after this.
They're not paying. I don't know. Let's see. Who's the first person you think of when you think of success?
Oh. First person I think of when I think of success, like define success.
It's your definition of success. You need a minute? I was going to ask a Dream the same question. You need a minute?
Yeah, I need a minute.
Same question. Who's the first person you think of when you think of success?
Rihanna.
Talk about it. Why?
Great choice.
Cause
It's a great choice.
she been in the game for a long time. Like she been doing music for a long time, and now she stopped and got her own like makeup and lingerie like thing going on. And like for me, like she just recently, what was it? Not too long ago, like she was announced that she was like a billionaire now.
Yeah, she is.
So she's definitely the first person who popped up into my mind. Like I want to do that. Like what girl don't want to sell panties and bras? Like for me, like she did that. And I hope she comes back in the music because her music hits every time. Like I feel like what was the last really
Auntie.
good one? What was it like?
Auntie, 2015.
Auntie? And I think Wild Wild Thoughts. That's not around.
That was a feature.
That was more
on
of a
DJ
feature.
Khaled's.
But a full album
But-
was like, yeah.
DJ Khaled.
Yeah.
is a
Yeah,
feature.
the Khaled. It was more Khaled stuff.
Yeah.
Nah.
Like, it's-
You know why Rihanna stopped making music?
She's really making money.
No.
making more money with
She
the
making
makeup
more-
stuff,
she
right?
making
It's not just that.
bread. She good.
Nah, like she low key, like her shit was actually like really like inspiring because it was like,
I feel like she went
So-
through a lot.
nah,
In the
because she
music
felt
stuff,
like
though.
she peaked as an artist, and she's like, if I peaked as an artist, I'm not trying to make anything else that I'm gonna be unsure about. Cause Auntie is a great album, the amount of hits on that album are crazy, But she was like, nah, I can't do this if I feel like I've peaked, and it's a toxic mindset that she admitted it, but she's like, but I can't drop something that isn't better than my last thing, cause that's something that Rihanna did really well. She went from island girl to pop artist to even bigger pop artist to even bigger pop artist to just diving into R&B and just taking it over. Like she was like the biggest artist in the world at one point.
Yeah.
So you think she's scared to not top
No,
her
she
previous
is. She
shit?
said it.
Oh,
She
she
said
said
it.
that
Like, she
actually.
said it word for word.
I see. She actually
So-
came out and said that.
But yeah, like that's actually a really good example of success. Like
You ready
with
for
the
yours?
fancy- I'm gonna say even though he's controversial, Kanye.
Talk about it.
Talk about it.
The thing about Kanye that I really like is that he came from nothing and built something up, you know. And he wasn't allowed the chance to do that at first.
They denied him.
They denied him when he signed to Rockefeller. Yeah, he signed to Rockefeller, and they were like, "Nah, we just want you as a producer," because he wasn't the type like gangster rapper. He was just himself, you know. Then the car crash happens, and it makes him rethink his whole thing. And then out of nowhere, the College trilogy comes out, and then 808s and Heartbreak, that changed everything. 808s and Heartbreak influenced rap as a whole. And then you got My Beautiful Dark Twisted. Like, he continued to progress and progress and progress. Even like Yeezus, Saint Pablo, and all that kind of shit. Like, there's so many good things, but it's always uniquely Kanye, you know. And Kanye became a really good businessman in the process as well, you know, with Yeezy and whatnot. Obviously, he's a definition of how to not conduct PR, but he definitely is an example of how to be a good musician, how to be a good businessman, how to have a good brand, and how to stick true to yourself. So I would say Kanye, absolutely.
I like it.
Yeah.
Kanye's great. A dream. How would you describe the Bronx to someone that never knew this place existed?
That sounds scary. The laugh itself sounds scary, right?
I don't know. Because I feel like people would like be speaking crazy about the Bronx, but I actually
Don't worry about
like
people.
it.
How would, from your eyes, your perspective, your words, how would you tell somebody that never knew this place existed?
Mixy.
Mixy?
Mixy.
Describe
The
Mixy.
Boston,
What
right
would-
Like-
there. It's a little Boston there.
Yeah.
I dated a girl from Boston, so I know.
Boston.
Worcester, those fucking
I be saying certain
Worcesters.
words a little weird. But I feel like it's mixy, like a lot of just different personalities, different, like everything, just different personalities, different. I don't know, mixy. The Bronx is mixy. It's small. Everybody know everybody. Everybody dead know everybody. Like
That is true.
everybody know everybody.
Not
Just
everybody.
know-
Y'all
Dead
didn't know each
everybody.
other before this
We
podcast.
didn't.
We did it.
No.
We did it.
But we probably know somebody that know each other.
Yeah, we know
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
6 degrees of separation. Like we know somebody that knows them.
Yeah, like, oh wait, you
That-
know him?
yeah.
How you know him? Like,
Yeah.
Like, oh, I saw you here. What's up,
the
man?
Bronx is mixy. Sorry, y'all. It is.
Can I describe it?
Absolutely, but I was gonna ask you last.
All right.
I asked you on your first podcast. I wanted to hear yours. I don't think I got to ask you when I had you on my podcast first.
No, you didn't.
Yeah,
That's
so I
disrespecting
started adding that
me.
question afterwards. So how would you describe it to someone that never knew this place existed?
Beautiful.
Hell yeah.
I like to fucking hear. That's what I say.
Bronx is beautiful.
man.
You come here, everything's here.
It's beautifully mixy.
Like life, culture, excitement, fun, murder. It's great.
Oh man,
See, there you go.
Exactly.
It's only murder if you don't mind your business.
Exactly.
Shut the fuck up and keep walking. And You'll be
Exactly.
all right.
Yeah, I can't
Exactly.
drive on it.
You can drive here. You just gotta drive like a Bronx person.
Exactly.
When you come to the city, you gotta drive like us.
Yeah, you gotta drive like us. You gotta drive like, well,
That's
as fuck is a red light.
Perfect,
But I feel like there is beautiful parts of the Bronx. It's like
Oh,
mad
The
pretty.
whole Bronx is beautiful.
man. It is.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Everywhere.
You said
I would say that.
everywhere.
You said
Everywhere.
Florida.
Even Third Avenue.
was
they-
talking
even
about
like
that
the
earlier.
crackheads.
Southern
Exactly.
Boulevard.
If there was no crackheads on Third Avenue, there would be no Third Avenue.
Exactly.
Come on.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
Grand
There's
Concourse.
beauty in everything. There's beauty in
We were
everything.
talking about that. You were
Host
saying
dose.
the heart of the Bronx is for them.
Yeah, how y'all feel about that? The heart of the Bronx. The middle, like the heart of the Bronx is.
Like
heart.
physically, like on
Like
a,
the
like
Bronx,
I
like
would
the
have to
heart.
On the map,
Well, you from
and
Yonkers.
it's there.
Well, you close to us.
I've frequented a lot in the
Yeah.
Bronx. I'm familiar with the Bronx.
So I feel like the heart of the Bronx is for them.
But when you mean like it's the actual middle,
I don't know.
or do you mean like that's just
Or you
like
feel like the
Like when you
core.
think of Bronx, you think of
Like it's
automatically? I
near
think of the
everything.
Yankees.
Isn't
Automatically
it?
the Yankees.
I think of Hunts Point.
But
I'm
like-
scared.
the Yankees already like going down to like
If
almost
you're a
Manhattan.
car person, Hunts Point is it. Or if you're into other bad things.
Yeah.
You think
So it matters what the heart is, but Fordham is a good one.
Fordham is a
Fordham,
great
the
shout.
Bronx Zoo.
It's in the middle of
Grand-
everything. 'cause
close
you got
to everything.
You got
Yeah.
close to everything. You got down by Yankee Stadium. You
Yeah.
got the West Side, which is like West what
University Avenue.
University. Then you got
I see what
Uptown.
you're saying. I see what you're saying.
You got Uptown Gun Hill.
You can get anywhere from Fordham. Is what you're saying.
Exactly.
I see what you're
So
saying.
it's like the
It's the
middle of the
heart.
Bronx. It's the heart.
Absolutely, I
Yeah.
like that.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's like the Times Square then.
Yeah,
That's Bronx Times Square. It's Fordham.
yeah, and
Yo,
there's a university, prestigious university,
Yeah,
right in the
Fordham.
middle.
Fordham
Fordham,
University.
beautiful. It makes a beautiful campus. But
And Third Ave is almost like
What?
Third
yeah,
Ave is like
Dot, dot,
125th.
dot.
yeah, it's like yeah. Yo, 125th on the east. Yo, I came from a studio session. I took Metro North, went to the studio, came back to 125th. It was 2 a.m. I'm on 125th and Lex. You already know that it's already horrible there.
Thriller.
They having a fucking smoke party and everything. Then some dude is trying to press me for $3 because I'm refilling my Metro card and shit. Then I wear spray. Y'all know spray grounds, right?
Yeah, I love spray ground.
So I got a Spider-Man spray ground, like an OG shit from like 2016. And then the motherfucker just starts saying, "That's why the shit is fake." Blah blah blah. I'm like, what the fuck?
But then you just can't let it get to you, bro. You just keep pushing.
I just kept it
That's
pushing.
what it is.
Keep
I just
moving.
started laughing and kept
You gotta
going.
remember
Either
who he
either
is.
two things you gotta do. Either you keep it pushing, or if you really want to, then you could just knock him. But then when what you gonna get out of it?
That's not your
Exactly.
territory. It's not even your territory. I wouldn't even try
Exactly.
to fight it.
That's
bro.
a warrior shit right there.
You don't know he got on him.
Yeah.
You don't know who's around. That's his people.
Now you got
Yeah.
Matt
Keep
Crackers
it
jumping
moving.
you.
Yeah, you don't want that. You
Look at
don't
his
want
like he's
that.
pressing you for $3.
Yeah,
You're not gonna win with a guy. You just walk away from those.
yeah. I just walked away,
It's like
bro.
you asking for $4. Tell you that's for a bill. You asking for 3.
Yeah.
That's an odd number. Come on.
Yeah,
Hilarious. Yeah, exactly.
That's
What does
for
he
5.
need?
That's for at least a 5.
What does he need?
What do you need? That's $3.
It's almost there.
In 2025, ain't shit $3.
yeah.
Congestion prices happening tomorrow. We fuck, man.
Yo, for real.
Yep.
My God.
That's why you take the subway, but who's gonna take the subway when people getting burned?
Yo, I want to say you're the earliest guest. This guy was an hour and a half earlier today.
Yeah, I was.
Damn.
Hour and a half. He was here before me.
I was sitting. I was
Punctuality is perfection right there, man.
Yo,
If he's late, if he's on time, he's late.
nah, that's actually low key. I'm glad I came out here. It's either I was really early or either I'm gonna be really late. Like not
Oh,
even
yeah,
fashionably.
yeah.
So like, you know, at least
I
was
respect
early.
that, man. I respect it, but you're definitely number one. You're number one.
What's the closest bodega here?
Before you was RX Superstar, he was here an hour early. My man, hour and a half. You got it,
Shit.
bro.
Y'all hear that? Y'all come on Talk About It with Fron Jazz. Come here an hour and a half earlier
That's
or
the record.
before.
Yo,
That's the
for
We're gonna have a
real.
board
You got
too, a
the
whole
record.
leaderboard
That's
too.
the new record.
Yeah, bro.
That's common.
Yo, real quick, can I describe the Bronx real quick?
Yeah, I was waiting.
Yeah,
You're next. You're next. Yeah, you're next. You're
Leaning
next.
to tell us.
I'm a combine mixy and beautiful with resilient. Cause I don't know if y'all know, but like the Bronx has been through a whole lot of shit. You know, my parents both grew up during the time where it was normal for there to be abandoned blocks of burnt buildings and whatnot. You know, the Bronx is burning. You know, and then that shit is that
real
shit is
shit.
actually
Documentary.
crazy.
Bronx
It
burning.
was.
Y'all burning.
Like everything was burning down and shit, but that was the life back then. Like nowadays we're kind of privileged, bro. Like for example, my neighborhood is full of houses. There used to be nothing but rubble there. Like, and we kind of got it much better off, and we're going up. You know what I mean? So it's like you can't. Like, people always say shit on the Bronx. The Bronx is not the worst, bro. It's in fact one of the best.
It is.
I say the best
feel like-
because
I don't like.
the culture, the amount of people you're gonna see and whatnot, and the resilience of the people, that everybody's trying to get a better life there. You know, even though like everything's unfortunate and whatnot, we trying. You know?
I feel
So-
like the Bronx, everybody act like they famous.
No, that's
Everybody act bougie.
Manhattan. That's
No,
Manhattan.
but
I'm
the
not
Bronx
famous.
too, though. Like the Bronx.
Plus, man, you gotta
I
feel,
feel
you gotta
like-
feel like you
I'm a
him.
Z-list celebrity.
Yeah.
I'm a Z-list celebrity in the Bronx. What are you
Because
talking about?
Nobody gonna tell you him. You gotta feel like you him. Man.
Yeah, he's right. He's right. Absolutely.
It's not being cocky, being confident. Isn't that
Exactly.
isn't that what Jada said?
I'm not
Yeah.
cocky.
Yeah.
I'm
You're not
confident.
cocky, I'm confident.
You tell me I'm the best is a compliment.
Oh, you said it. That was my shit.
That's what I'm talking about.
Jada
Y'all
has
just
some
love.
hard lines.
Was that the one when he dissed 50 Cent?
Yes, the New York song with Fat Joe and them. Yep.
Yeah, he bodied that.
100 clips.
Oh no, he didn't. Oh, he didn't. No, yeah, that was the New York shit. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Shit was
Nice,
hard.
nice.
When they figure he came with
Let's
piggyback.
run up the line. Drop your socials. And anything you want people to tune into, anywhere you want people to follow you at, and any last advice, any last words.
All right, so you can follow me at DonJulioBands. That's Don Julio Bands on Instagram.
I thought you said every letter in the alphabet just now.
I don't be posting on TikTok. I don't know why I'm gonna post on TikTok. But listen, if you're an artist, I do beats, I mix, I master. Just hit me up. We could work. And my last word of advice, I don't know what my word of
You've been
advice
dropping
is.
jewels this whole episode. now
Yo, you got me on the spot, bro. Like, come on.
You gotta be ready when you're on the spot.
whole episode. Now's your time to shine. You got nothing.
You on the spot, you gotta know.
I'm gonna say this, bro. If you continue to keep trying to improve yourself, you're gonna be worth all the good things that life has to offer. So keep working, bro. Keep fucking working. Because this shit is not done. I promise you. This shit never ends. You know, you only got one life. You need to live it to the fullest. And don't get caught up in the bullshit. Don't get caught up in hating ass people. Just be you. You know, be the best version of yourself. Don't change, but just evolve. You know what I'm saying?
I love it.
That's what I'm saying. Tune into Dreams Only Money Could Buy on Spotify. We got more shit coming soon. Just follow me on Instagram. And I follow back too. I'm not bougie. I'm not Hollywood.
Jiggy, the most Hollywood motherfucker here. Talk about it.
I ain't no Hollywood nigga, man. I just be
Look
working
at you,
a lot.
bro.
I
The
just be-
glasses
I
on. You
just
look
be
like
working,
a superstar,
man.
bro.
You feel me? Superstar guy, you feel me? But listen, you can follow me, Real Jiggybabyy, you feel me? I'm not gonna do the lettering like how you did it. You did that fast. That was amazing. Real Jiggybabyy. Also, you can follow me in my open mind studio, like my own music studio as well. Mix and master, let's do mad features. If y'all need any mix and master, holla at me, you feel me? Car rentals, holla at me. We do it all, you feel me? Let's get it, man. You're gonna turn up. I'm dropping in more songs at least this week. We're dropping a song soon. There's more features. Just keep tuning in. I'm always consistent. You know that. What you said?
Yes, sir.
My man.
Nah, he's
dream.
fire, yo.
Plug your
Tune
shit.
It's a
in, bro.
dream. You can follow me at a.dream, 2 A's, 2 M's. I got music videos out. Bratz is out right now. Music videos out. I'm promoting that the most. I'm a brat, not a Barbie. And yeah, you can follow me everywhere. I got the link in the bio. A.dream. My YouTube is A.dream. Bratz. And yeah, it's a dream.
Perfect.
Dream.
Perfect.
Richie,
Perfecto.
plug your shit.
You can find me on all social medias. Richie Loves Yo-Yos. It's spelled RichieLuvsYoyos. Be on the lookout for my Pretty Yoinky Season 1. Follow me up with my 365 Days of Yo-Yoing. And as soon as I come out of retirement, be on the lookout for that new album. But check out my most recent album, Lucis Naturae 3. You're beautiful, gorgeous. Got 2 music videos. Actually, 3 music videos out. 2 more on the way this year for 2025.
Amazing. Amazing podcast. Thank you all for coming through.
Yo, thank you for having us,
4
bro.
Bronx
Yeah.
artists
Of
that
course.
never met each other. Well, you guys know each other, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Now.
Let's talk
It's
about
good.
it.
We know
with
each other
friends.
now.
Yo,
Yeah.
talk about it with Franjez, bro. Keep showing love to Franjez, man.
I appreciate it.
Talk about it.
Thank you, everybody, for watching. Peace and love.
And let's go, Mets.
Yeah, no.